Cool, yeah. Okay, so let's start with your names. I know Anjali.
Grishma.
Grishma. You're not feeling well, Grishma?
No, not really.
Okay.
Susie.
Susie. Gopika. Okay. My name is Baba and we're waiting for one more person. But we can start,
we can
right?
start.
Yeah. I know.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. So how long you've known each other? You've been working here?
6 months.
Yeah, 6
It's going to be
months.
6 months.
Grishma 6 months. Susie?
I'll complete
6
3
months.
years.
3 years?
With me. Yeah.
With you or with the organization?
With the organization?
Ah, it's 1 year.
1 year.
3 years is complete in Jan.
Nice. And Gopika? 11 months. Okay. Relatively new.
Yeah.
Are you how many months?
6 months. I'm not young.
Oh, you're the youngest. Work-wise. Okay. Time frame wise.
She's the youngest.
Yeah, that's right. It looks like also that she's a senior one. Yeah. Okay. So, time is money. Use your time wisely. No, don't teach me time management. I know what works for me. Relatable, these statements.
Yeah.
Either we have heard them or we have uttered them once in our lives. True, Grishma? Yeah. So we are here today to talk about time management, key to productivity and happiness. Now productivity, we all know our company wants us to be productive and earn money, and 24 million is your target, so you want to reach there. So productive, yes. But nowadays happiness, because we all are focusing on mental well-being, we also have mental day off, like to take care of our mental health. So that's why I added the happiness factor. If we can manage our time wisely, it will also lead to happiness. If we always are in the rush mode, always in the urgent mode, like, okay, we need to do this, we need to do this. So somewhere, time for ourselves, like what we term as me time or creative time, that takes a back seat. But what if you can manage your time wisely, give your company what you want, what they want, and use it for yourself also. So that's why it's the happiness factor. Now the premises of this demo workshop is based on these 3 statements. So we all have heard at least once in our lives, time is money. Yeah? Philus. Many people have told us, use your time wisely. Very few people has told us how to do that. True? Somewhere or the other, yeah? Parents, for example, and if you are a parent, you are not a parent. No, yeah. So then our parents, they tell us, use your time wisely, do. They will scold us, but they will not tell us how to do it. Very few of us are lucky to have parents who have told us how to do it. But the common scenario is, the secret is, even they don't know. Yeah. And the third, over the course of period of time, now we are what, like 20s, 20, 30, whatever, that age group. We have made mistakes, we have learned from trial and error. So we have our time management system. Have you heard of SMART goals? SMART goals is, where you have, like, I want to lose weight. Now all of us are female, so that's a common thing that we have, okay? I want to lose weight. But how much weight? Have you ever told yourself how much weight? So a measurable goal is where you say, okay, over 1 week, I'm going to lose 500 grams. So that is something which is measurable. So after a week, you will again go on the weighing scale and you'll be like, oh, I have lost 300 grams. That is good. Okay? Instead of just saying, I want to lose weight, you say, you measure it. So that's why I have sent you the chits over here through the magic owl. Rate yourself on 1 to 10, what is your time management? 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest. This is for you, you don't need to share it with me. Okay? You can keep it secretly. But be honest. Rate yourself. Okay, so we have a number, Gopika? Yeah? Okay. Now, think of what your company wants. Give a number. What does your company want? What should your time management skills be based on your company? Susie, with your smile, I know it's an unrealistic number, yeah? Okay. Now, I would give myself time management, let's say I would give myself a 7. Okay. I do work for a company, but no, yeah, they do want me to manage my time. So what they want is a 9 from me. Okay? So there is a gap. We would never meet someone's expectation 100%. That's a fact. It's a reality. Okay? So bridging the gap. Look at your numbers and see if there is a gap. Would you like to bridge it? Would you like to reduce the gap? If the answer is yes, then this workshop would be helpful for you, would be productive. Now, moving on. Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. What do you think it is? Sorry?
Yearly quarters.
Yearly quarters, yeah. Yeah? Go pick up. Come on, guys, be creative. Give me something creative. I don't want boring answers.
Targets.
Square pizza?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Think out of the box. Quite literally. Grishma, give me a creative one.
Yeah. I should like it actually.
Oh, then she should be telling us.
It's not playing anymore. I'm down the flavor and I don't know.
Exactly, and this room is also so cold, so I think your brain is also freezing. You're like, Grishma, don't trouble me morning, you know. So Quidditch 1, Quidditch 2, like you also have this Harry Potter theme over here. But yeah, I'll not trouble Grishma a lot. This is your time quadrant. Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Now here, Q1 is urgent. In whatever falls in this area, everything is urgent and important. Like there's an accident, for example, you have to call the police and the police has to come urgently because it's an accident, it's a necessity. Okay? Second, non-urgent, where it is important but it's not urgent. For example, a meeting on Friday. Okay? So a meeting on Friday, Gopika, I start preparing on Thursday. Okay? So which quadrant would I be, Susie?
Urgent.
Yes, Q1. Okay? Now, meeting on Friday, I start preparing on Monday. Which quadrant I am in?
Not urgent.
Q2. Important but non-urgent. Q2. Then comes Q3. Now Q3 is, it is important but maybe urgent, maybe not urgent. For example, when I am taking this workshop, there is a call. Now it's important, it's urgent. I have to answer it. It could either be my friend, hey, what are you wearing for the birthday party? Or it could be my boss, where are you? You're late. So I don't know if it's urgent or not. Sorry, if it's important or not, but it's urgent. And then Q4. Every day before we sleep. Ding, 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 ding. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever. Mindless scrolling, or sometimes we also have to do it in the office, you know, nothing to do, then what to do? So that's Q4. Now, for your productivity, people would want you to be here, Q2. But also for your mental well-being, it is preferred most of the time, 90% of your time should be in Q2. Because this area, this is the adrenaline rush. You know, when there's an event, you're always running. There's a lot of stress, there's a lot of excitement. To balance it, you would often find yourself here. When you're very stressed, then you want to eat sweet food. Then you want to go to TikTok, you want to see Instagram reels, you want to listen to loud music, etc. All those things which are unhealthy, happens because a result of this. Q1 leads you to Q2. Okay? If you're in Q2, your meeting is on Friday, you're preparing on Monday, say you are chilled, but every day you have broken down your task that okay, today I'm going to make a flyer, then I'm going to make the agenda, then I'm going to make the guest list. So by the time Friday comes, you are ready, you're relaxed, your body is also happy with you. You know, you're not stressing your body. So productivity and happiness. Now, is this something that I made up? Is it my own quadrant? No. It's from this, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and by Stephen R. Covey. It's a very old book. I was introduced to this book when I was in college, and I remember only the first habit of it. I read the entire book, but the first habit was be proactive and not reactive. So one of those habits is that the leaders or the successful people, happy people, you would find them mostly here in quadrant 2. Now, are you part of a team? Yes. Okay. Now, based on what your team members tell you, tell me where do you stand? Write it down. Don't tell me. Based on what your team member says. Susie, you're so good at planning and you're in. So then you're in Q2. Susie, you didn't tell me what to do. Then you're Q1. Because you're also waiting till Thursday. And then there's another one. Another person who has to work with you. So that person is also, because dependent on you, even your actions are leading that person to be in Q1. So everyone is Q1 and everyone is stressed, and in stress, then there is no fun, and health also goes out of the window. Okay? So based on that, you don't have to tell me. Just you decide where you are based on what your team members tell you. Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Written? Oh wow.
Based on what my getting, I just wrote it down.
Okay. Yeah, and then it also comes like if you are at a top end hierarchy, probably people are not so brave enough to come and tell you. Then, if you don't have an answer, then it's this moment. After this workshop, you go and check with your team members. If you are a leader, check with them. What kind of leader are you? Are you putting them constantly in Q1 or are you putting them in Q2? Yeah. So this is again the management skills. Yeah. Okay. I should not come. Thank you. Yeah. So this is one way of doing it for the entire movie. Enroll, subscribe for the final workshop. Just a demo. Let's do some questions because it's always fun to know what you understood and what you think. So we'll do a question answer round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have.
Yes, please.
So it becomes very difficult to sometimes, like you said, now I have a better understanding why that Q4 happens is because of Q1,
Right.
Because before, because your mind naturally tends to. So what are the ways where we can come back to focusing on? Because it becomes very difficult, especially with phones. And now I feel everyone is required to be on the phone for messages, calls. So it becomes very difficult to box it in a compartment, right? So what are the ways where we can tackle that?
Right. Okay. So now there are some occupational hazards. You all are in a workspace which requires a lot of last minute, right? Lot of adrenaline rush because you're in events. So we have this thing which is, have you heard of emotional intelligence? EI quotient. That is like a new thing that's happening. So we have a survey kind of thing, and then there is one point where it is how quick is your recovery. Okay, so how there is this like your score on out of 10 should be 2. So 2 to 10, that means you are not very robotic. You are good at recovery, but doctors are advised to have 0. Okay, and they tend to have 0. Because they see blood every day in their lives, like so many times a day. So their mind just becomes that way. It is their defense mechanism. I would start crying if I see blood. And if I was a doctor, wait, the patient like, doctor, I'm okay, doctor. So imagine your doctor crying, right? So there are occupational hazards which you cannot avoid. So accept it. Now you are in this job. And if you say that, no, I want to be this, but your job is not allowing you to be it. And you need the job, let's be practical also, realistic, let's be practical, we need the job to survive in this world. Yeah. So accept it that, hey, Susie, this is your job, these are the occupational hazards, and these are your limitations. Once you accept it, you'll be surprised. Your brain will tell you or show you ways how you can do things differently. Because you're resisting it constantly, you are stressed. You have to accept it that you are stressed. If you say, no, I'm not stressed, I'm not going to watch TikTok, no. Once you accept it, Now what you do is for the next 1 week, okay, next 15 days, it will take that much time. Next 15 days, you monitor. If you were spending 30 minutes on Instagram, you will notice you will come down to 20 minutes. Then after that, you will come down to 15 minutes, realistically, okay? And after that, you're like, do I need to watch it? Your brain will tell you, what are your other interests? Dancing?
Yeah, art, dance.
Art, dance. Are you putting time there?
Not really, but I do go to the gym where they do Zumba, so that's what I like doing. Yeah.
Good doing. How much time do you spend for Zumba?
1 hour.
1 hour. How many days in a week?
3.
3. So you will notice that the time that you are cutting down on Instagram, this 3 days might become 4 days. Okay? So 15 days, observe yourself.
Yeah.
Accept it, be kind to your brain that hey, I'm stressing you so much, I know you need Instagram. But can we cut it down to 20 minutes? You will see. 15 days, I'll ask you, okay?
Yeah.
I'll take your number. I'll take your number and ask you. Okay.
Yeah.
Was it helpful?
Yeah.
In a way?
Definitely.
Yeah? Okay. Question?
Like,
Another
me, it is
question.
yeah, energy. I
Mhm.
would say energy. Like, I feel that, it's not enough. Like, I cannot proactively work.
Mhm.
I feel like I'm drained out at the end of the day.
Very good
So,
question.
yeah.
You are drained out because let's say your top 5 activities, okay, put them in your mind. Okay. 5 activities, are they for yourself or someone else?
The daily activities.
The top 5
yeah.
activities that you selected
Okay.
are the first activities that came to your mind.
Cooking.
Cooking, okay. Then
Cooking and then taking care of the baby.
Okay.
An activity definitely.
Mhm.
And then marketing, that is my work.
Mhm.
And then I don't know what the two.
Okay.
Wait, yeah.
Cooking, baby, marketing. Okay, company. Cooking, family, baby, marketing, company. 2 more. Come on, you have so much to do.
I don't know. I'm
Sleeping?
Yeah, sleeping.
Sleeping, okay.
Yeah, that's for me, yes.
Correct. And then?
Sleeping is for me, and that's the whole thing I do.
Gopika, add 1 activity.
Yeah, for me.
Just general, yeah. Or, yeah.
Shopping.
Shopping, okay. Shopping is grocery shopping or
Grocery.
grocery?
Okay, no, that is for me.
So let's assume these are your 5 activities, okay? Out of them, 4 are for external people and 1 sleeping. It's not an activity, it is resting. Because you're so consumed in the other 4, this one is resting. Now, why do we feel drained? Because subconsciously we are like, we're doing everything for others. Where is your activity in this? What is it you like? I think you like dressing up, you're into fashion, you like dressing people, then you like dancing. So the top 5 activities, nothing is there which is adding to your creativity or which is the outlet that is, letting you express yourself. You just responsibilities, and as subcontinent, we are from the subcontinent, Indian subcontinent, so we are trained also in that way. So it's not entirely our fault, it's also the society that expects us to do everything for others and very less things for ourselves. So in these 5 activities, one thing needs to change. Here, one of those would be like a 5 minutes dance routine. Do it whenever you feel like. And during the day, there will be 1 hour. You have to identify that for yourself. That 1 hour is where you will be on the peak of your energy. During the day, whatever your working hours are, 1 hour you will be at the peak. You have to find out. And if that time you do your dance routine or what do you like?
All-rounders.
Dancing, all-rounder, creative people, yeah.
Dancing, everything.
Singing, dancing. Okay, so she can sing and you can dance. So just 5 minutes and your brain will be so happy. Like, oh yeah, you let me do something that I want, okay? Now, for example, this workshop is something that is for my happiness. I don't care if you guys approve me or not, okay? It's all about, not being arrogant, but it's all about, and I have a job, like I have to go to work. I got up early, I made 3 tiffins and I came here. not to like boast or anything, but tell you that this is how much this means to me, like being in the stage, on the stage in front of people and talking to you. So this excites me, and this is totally for myself. No one has asked me to do it, no one has told me to do it, except for the PPT. I'm very bad at PPT. But please don't judge me for this. Okay, so this is entirely for myself, and now imagine I have given like what, 40 minutes to myself. Imagine my peak.
Yeah.
I'm just asking 5 minutes from your time to give yourself. I have given 40 minutes, so you can be happiness. Yes, I did for myself.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, last question. Yeah.
Last question is about procrastination.
Oh,
She had that topic and I was like, we have time for that.
How to avoid it, because that is the main, reason why time management doesn't work.
Right.
Yeah.
Procrastination, yes, that is also a very common thing, and now there's a research on this. You can blame it, it's on genetics.
Oh, okay, then let's say that.
Just blame it. It's not my fault. My genes are like that. What can I do? But yeah, procrastination would also come in your quadrant. So when you identify your quadrant, if you are a procrastinator, you will be in quadrant 1 every time. Because everything is urgent and everything is, you're like on the rush. And also some people who have ADHD. Okay, now this is also identified. Alia Bhatt, if you know, she has ADHD, which is like attention deficiency. Everything has to be quick for them. So identify yourself. If you are either an ADHD person or some kind of, how your genes are wired, then as I told Susie, it becomes easier once you accept it. Once you accept, okay, I am like this, then your brain will give you solutions. And generally what I think procrastination is, it's not that you don't want to do the thing, you don't like that thing. Think of the top 3 things that you're procrastinating. You don't want to do it actually. You don't like doing it. That's why you're like, okay, I'll do it later. For example, this PPT. I started preparing my content, okay, like I have written over here. So I always write what I'm going to speak. I started this yesterday. And this was for 25th. Anjali was like, we'll do it on 25th. I didn't start the PPT till yesterday evening. Why? Because I feel I'm not good at it. Second, it takes a lot of my creative time. Writing is easy for me. It comes quickly. This takes a lot of my time. So I'm like, and it keeps reminding me that I'm not good at it. So that was my reason for procrastinating it. I was like, I'll do it later. So ask yourself these questions. Now I know why I was doing it. But I'm so happy that I did it because you guys liked it. And thanks to Canva, of course. So understand, if you don't like something, then find ways to like it. Now I know why I need it, because you also need something visual, right?
Yeah.
We are in that phase that we need visual. If you zone out, if you're an ADHD person and you're not listening to me every time, but you're reading this. So I need that visual engagement also with my audience, which I understand. I don't like it, honestly, but I have to cater. So understand what are your needs, what is it that you're procrastinating, do you like it or not, and why it will or how it will help you. Now this will help me to reach where I want to go. So Vibha, learn it and do it. Yeah, makes sense? Okay.
We are running out of time.
Yeah, kind of.